the way I read this is when hiring timelines are compressed, but feedback is slow or inconsistent. How do we keep the process efficient? I think that slow and inconsistent is totally incompatible with a compressed hiring timeline
Yeah.
because the loop, it's iterative in the beginning of a search process, especially if there's even a shred of ambiguity or question marks around who's the candidate that we're really looking for this role. That could totally sideline a search by weeks and actually could totally like just derail it completely or suspend it, right? Until there's essentially, for lack of a better word, a come to Jesus moment where you get people in the room and you're like, hey, like we're failing and here's why. And so as the external recruiter, if we sense that there's just not a real commitment to the process, which requires some basic service level agreement of we'll review candidates within 24 hours, you'll get feedback within 48 hours or what have you, then we kind of back off from the search, right? Spend time on the searches where we're going to be successful, our candidate's going to get placed, our client's going to be happy. And if the client can't meet us halfway, then we need to focus on other searches that we're also running, right? So, and then I would say on the other point, so yeah, you can't really run an efficient process if you don't have fast and consistent feedback. And then you never want to you don't ever want to sacrifice quality. I do think that speed without precision is really bad because in that case, you're just looking at activity and that doesn't equal an outcome at the end of the day. So my preference is like, for example, if we're on a really tough search and it's hard to find the candidates, we would rather have fewer submissions of candidates to the client for review and share what we're seeing along the way in terms of feedback from the market. Here's why people are not answering our emails or answering the emails or DM or message or what have you, and this is why they're rejecting, then waste their time with candidates that are not on target and actually don't meet the bar that we've pre-agreed to help them hold and raise in terms of, the candidates that they see from us.